Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper. Guys, in this video today, I'm going to talk to two groups of people. For those of you that's followed my channel for going on almost a decade, I believe now, this won't be such a hard hitter to you all. But to the people that are new to my channel, this is going to be a firm wake up because, ladies and gentlemen, if you're one of these people that have just ran to the grocery store to get toilet paper here lately, buying up bullets left and right, or one of these people that's went to preparedness or Thrive Foods and whatever and cleaned them out. If you think these are bad times right now, you have no idea what's to come. I mean, the trumpets, the seven trumpets of Revelation, the end days, everything. I mean, this is just barely scratching the surface. I mean, I went to the grocery store before I get in these two groups of people, and it almost reminded me of pictures I had seen of Venezuela and people freaking out and running everywhere and grabbing up everything. And, I've told people on this channel for going on a decade now, I know we're pushing it, to get prepared, get food, get water, get shelter, get sanitation, get electricity, get firearms to protect yourself, just medical supplies, just the whole gambit. I've encouraged people, I've showed you how to build preps over the years. I've showed you nowadays the things we do for customers and stuff. And, if you're one of these people that got prepared years and years ago, you can look at this situation. I want to speak to that group first. You can look at this situation right now and we can start to see a surface scratching of what it will look like during the time of the trumpets. Now, I think you need to add a couple more factors into that. You need to put in government control. You need to put in some kind of system where that it's going to be RFID chips. It's going to be some kind of controlled buying and selling. I mean, there's going to be a lot more cogs in the gear moving forward, other than just trying to survive the pandemic situation or things like that. I mean, it's going to be a lot more factors you're going to have to put in the mix. And I said a while back, I just want to pause on that in this video real quickly, is that now as I do off-grid construction for people, guys, if you want to check us out, offgridcontractor.com. This is not an infomercial. I just want to drop this in real quick. I literally told my subscribers, I don't know, a couple months back, I believe, I'll find the video link and put it in the video description below so that you can see, I literally called this. I said that the time's coming pretty much when if you want to go off grid, that window's closing. Literally, I'm almost booked up for the year. Let me repeat that for those that can't hear in the back. I'm literally almost booked up for this whole year. Now with this crap going on, phone calls just coming in, emails, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just one off-grid solar installer that, we do a little bit of everything. Rain catchments, wind turbines, solar panels, greenhouses, safe rooms, you name it. But it's just ridiculous how many phone calls coming in. And my thing is if you look at that translated across the board, there I'm in the energy sector, right, in the off-grid sector, tiny houses, shelters, and stuff like that, right? My friend Randy's blowed up. You go online, beprepared.com, Thrive Foods, all these food supply places and materials supply places, and cleaned out. Bullets, guns and ammo, all that cleaned out. My dad sells firearms, all right? He's a FFL dealer, right? And there you go. These people, all these firearm dealers getting cleaned out of guns. So you just see this all across the board, this panic. And my thing is that if you look at that, I'm still on this group of people that has been preparing for a long time. If you look at that, all the people that mocked us over the years, I watched all these people. I've been really in observation mode here lately. The world's falling apart, and I'm putting together a new fancy office desk. That's where my mind's at right now, right? That shows you how involved I'm in this right now. I'm just waiting to go to the next job site. It's just another day business as usual. I walked through the store the other day. People are cleaning stuff off the shelf. I got some glass Coca-Colas, a few odds and ends, and went to the house and had a good afternoon. Folks, I'm telling you, there's those that are living in the land of Egypt right now, and there's those of us that's living a good time over in Goshen. Because I'm telling you, we have been woke, and I give all the Most High all the praise and glory for it, because I'm telling you, people's just cleaning it. You think about that. I did a food review recently, was talking about some of the, the new food places I was looking at, putting some preps back, and all these places getting cleaned out. It's a good thing that I put that stuff back a long time ago, right? And it's a good thing you done the same if you listen to me. But now we're approaching that time frame where that I see a lot of people, and I mean people that are close to me. I've been watching them. They're like buying things of ramen noodles and paper towels and food and toilet paper and just all stuff, just scooping it up. And I'm like, it's weird to me because it's like all these years I've told people, hey, get ready for the trumpets. Hey, get ready, this is coming. And like I said just a second ago, here we have governors. I didn't even add that part into it. We've got all these government agencies, governors, I believe it is, and stuff, that they're getting bills signed so that they could turn off your utilities and water if needed to. They've got you locking yourself down in your home. I mean, is this freedom, folks? And I mean, people wonder why you want to live off grid, why you want to disappear. These are the reasons, because eventually when your water's turned off, your power's turned off, and you have to go run to the FEMA camp. That one of those reasons to want to be off grid, just saying. So, I look at this group, and there's probably some of you that's in this group that follow the channel. And I mean, no disrespect to you, but like, you hear people tell you for years. I've told people now for a decade since I came out of Babylon and began that journey, is to get prepared. And now all this time, I've seen a lot of people just set dormant, and then boom, coronavirus, and it's like the end of days. And I just, I cannot begin to process it still to this day that it took this. It took an event like this. And the bad thing about it is, somebody shared this post, and I shared it on my Facebook, is that somebody said that Planned Parenthood being closed currently because of coronavirus, the coronavirus has probably helped save more lives than it's took. And that's a true story right there, because heart disease, cancer, the normal flu, abortion, there is so many things that are killing people more than this coronavirus. And another point that people's made is that so many people were sick earlier in this past year in the wintertime, and they didn't test positive for the flu, but they had all these symptoms of coronavirus then. So how long has this been around the world? It's just, it got headlines in China, but actually people's been messed up a lot of different places. You see? So it has been wise to prepare long ago, because if you look at this on a grand scale, if you take this, for those of us, I'm going back to those of us that's been prepping for a long time, if you take this and look at this on a grand scale and you say, okay, I'm going to take this and times this situation by 10. And I'm going to say that's the intensity of when the trumpets start. Well, all right, let's look at that right now. What is the scale that we're looking at right now? Okay, well, stores are getting cleaned out. People standing in line to get food. And guns and ammo, gone. Food bucket, prepper food buckets and 20-year shelf life stuff and Mylar bag stuff and all that stuff, gone. Boom. People breaking in, people killing each other in the street, people fighting, limited medical supplies, limited medical service, limited utilities in some place. So you look at all this and you're like, okay, this is how bad it is right now. And this is nothing compared to the trumpets. So if I magnify that on a scale of 10, can you see now the insanity that I'm saying? So, like, guys, for all of us that's been trying to get prepared for the day of y'all, I mean, this right here is a poster child. And to me, I feel like it's one of the last things before the government. I think this has been a great feeler opportunity for the government to feel take the temperature of the American people, how far they can push things with us. Because later, when they push this RFID chip, when forced worship comes and forced government compliance comes and so many forced things comes down the pipe, it's going to be really, really bad then. But the last thing I would say, and this goes for both groups, is if you are people that are just now waking up, and praise y'all that you're waking up. I kind of hated that it took a virus to get people to wake up. I wished you just read the word and got to prepping. But regardless, the whole deal that's supposed to be coming, the stimulus package thing, right? Don't take that money and run off to Disneyland with it. Don't take that money and book a cruise with it. Take that money, put together a prepping list of the items you need. Food, shelter, sanitation, blah, 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 blah. And you look at that, and you look at where you can spread that the most across that whole gambit and get you something. And put it back. Because you need to treat that money coming from the government as if it don't even exist. Because, eventually one day government's not going to exist either. Babylon's going to fall and America's going to fall right there in that mix. So you need to be wise with that money that's coming. But guys, I'll tell you, we are living in unprecedented times. These are not normal times we are living in. I'm going to tell you this last thing before I end this video. And I say this at the end because I don't want many people to hear this that don't take the time to actually hear the rest of what I say. I was sitting at Chop House the other day, and that's a steakhouse here in Tennessee. And I was eating some lamb, and I was sitting there, and I've only felt this feeling a couple times in my life, and one of them was whenever I knew it was the end at the church house and I needed to leave Babylon. And it was just like, this is the end, Luke. Life will never be the same again as you knew it. Things are about to change. And I just had the hair stand up on the back of my neck and felt this weird tingling feeling, my tensity in my chest, and you know how your heart can just get on fire. And I looked up, and instead of the sports being on in the restaurant, it was right then when I looked up, it was government officials talking about the things they were going to do with, pertaining to coronavirus and everything that was going on. And it just left the nastiest feeling with me. I felt so sad and even a little bit of fear for me, and that's weird for me because I try not to be fearful about anything anymore. I mean, the end is coming for us all. Either the new kingdom's going to come, we'll have eternal life, or we're going to die, and we're going to wake up either a judgment of righteousness or a judgment to damnation. But one way or another, an end is coming. Expiration date's coming for us all. It don't matter if I drop dead of a heart attack here in a minute when I'm done with this video, or it don't matter if it's coronavirus. It don't matter if it's the end of days. One way or another, ladies and gentlemen, we're all going to go the same way of the earth. So, that just left a lasting impression on me, and I've been thinking about that ever since, and I've taken the time, I feel like the prophet Jeremiah probably did in his day when he knew Babylon was going to fall, or when Babylon was going to come in on Jerusalem, is that just walk through the streets, and I see the people's reactions, and I walk through the stores, and I see the empty shelves, and I see how people react in the store, and, you just see the demeanor changed in all these people, and I'm just like, to me, I'm numb because I have lived in this mentality mode for so long. It's just another day to me. It's just another day. And I'm not trying to make light of the situation. It just is what it is. So guys, if you've been prepping from before you ever even found my channel years ago, or you maybe somebody new found this channel, as you can see, we are living in unprecedented times. These are not normal times. And the opportunity to go off grid, that is closing too. And we need to all get prepared, because when things really hit the fan one day, you have had a taste of what it will be like. So guys, always until we see you again here at 7 Trumpets Prepper Channel, I'm going to get finished putting my new fancy office together. And I hope the Most High Yah Baruch you, keep you, make his face shine upon you, show you favor, and give you shalom, my friends. In Yahushua name.